So what I got here is a little project that I'm doing, and as you notice, the RV step is too narrow. It's really close when you try to get out. It's not much room, and as you get out, it's pretty narrow, so you kind of have a steep step with not much to footing. So as you can see, as we get up here, you can see you gotta get pretty close, and there it is, that middle step. Pretty narrow, not much to, not much of a step. And then plus you got, as you see, there's another step down here already, so you're already in motion as you come down. So if you're carrying something, that's pretty dangerous. So I had to figure out something. So I thought about it. So I had something made, which was this. Initially it was just one level, but I noticed it's pretty. Let me scoot that closer. That's a steel big drop, so I wanted to make more of a surface area to be able to, step down. But so I added another layer. I added like a step. Braced it with that. It's pretty sturdy. Yeah, see, get on there, jump on it, move around. It's pretty good, but I have kids, so that's still not good enough. If you notice, much better. You can get up, a few steps, get up, you get down. Most all you have to take the middle step and just. So I had to think about it last night. Some more before I do some more. So my goal is, this is a spare piece of wood. What I'm going to do is basically extend that out much farther. As you see, got a lot more surface area to get down. As you see, there's a lot more where the wood is compared to how it last time was. Get down. See my footing. Now I got almost like a whole. I got size 9 shoes on. That's, I got the largest foot in the house, so that should cover for most surface area. So my kid, my wife, that should be enough. Get down, smooth. So that's the plan. I got that's a spare piece of wood I cut in half. I had to cut the little corner out because I got a different plan for that. So the goal is, I got this dowel here. So what I'm going to do, as I put this down, this will probably stick about that much out. Not much. See, as you can see right there, it's not sticking out more than what is already sticking out on the side of the RV. So let's stick out a little bit. The goal is right here. I didn't plan enough. This is a last minute thought, so luckily I had some extra wood. So I'm going to cut that piece. I cut that piece out. On the other wood that I already have cut out, it's being painted right now. It's being dried. I painted black. It's an oil base, so it protects the wood, matches the metal part of it, so it'll look better. So what I want to do is, right here, I'm going to put a brace, glue it. It's be strong. It'll be like one piece of wood. What that's there for is, so that's going to be there, and I'm going to have basically a dowel right here. It'll probably stick out about right here. That's going to be another post where somebody get up, they can have a handle to hold on. That's just too short, too high, and it's when you're going out, you got to reach around. It's not convenient. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll put a dowel on there. Think about how to set this so it's strong. I'll probably put another layer in the wood. You'll see the end product, and So this, I wanted to put it here versus here, right? I could have put it here, but here's the problem. As you get up, you got pressure, so you can hold on this. However, coming down, you know, switch in here. Coming down, that's it, that was there. There's a chance you can step awkwardly. Now, there's no brace on here. It's all by gravity and pressure. You step awkward. Let's see how that thing moves. That's dangerous. Not sturdy enough. So the plan is, I'll build it from here. Stick that out here, and you know, once I have like a temporary stop where I'm actually not staying the night, stopping for a few minutes, get out in. This allows me to use the brace anytime without having to take this thing out. So it's convenience there. And the reason why I had to stick this out here is I thought about it and it's like, well, here's the problem. Close the door. Not much. See there, the dowel. Grab a dowel here. Too close to the door. Not quite enough. Unfortunately, there's a brace here. I can't get it past that brace, right? Right there. This wood can't go past that. So, should have thought a little bit more before I started jumping the gun and start cutting stuff. But luckily, I got a solution. This will extend out. This will be out here. Door closes. Perfect. Alright. Let me just get some more stuff done. Let the wood dry so I can start putting the stuff together. Holes are drilled out. As you see, that was a little tricky. Start with a smaller drill, then a bigger drill. Obviously that's metal. Had to get a little oil, so basically keep the drill from overheating and doling out. Start with small, then with the large. So I'll keep you both posted, and I'll wait and I'll get back to you as soon as I get the other piece done, and I'll cut off here and continue onward once I get everything kind of ready. Okay, so I'm back again. I figure while I wait for the other board to dry, the paint to dry, I figure I create a template so I can know where to drill the board, where the holes should be to screw into the metal step. So what I did is I have a cardboard that's the exact size of the board that's going to be on top of here. I just kind of judged how far I want it out and where I'm at based upon my shoe. That's 9-inch, like I said before. That's how far I want it out. And then basically what I did is kind of lined it up. It's pretty even. Let your nose right there. See, there's a little screw mark right there. So I left it right there. And right there. So that tells, based on that, that's pretty lined up. So I'm going to base on that. Squared it on this corner. Went underneath. And just kind of basically, you know, under the holes, mark them. Let's hopefully there's marks there. There they are. There's the first template mark where the screw should be. Second one. Third one. Fourth one. So basically that would line up with that. Lined up to that corner, that screw bolt. That, well, not a screw bolt, but basically that rivet. Those two rivets, they're lined up. So basically that was a bit my reference points when I lined up the board. Well, and then also everything should be lined up perfectly. And I'll just use the cardboard, place it on top of the board. And I got a number since I drew from the bottom. It really don't matter, but if you notice, it's not guaranteed from here to here. it's gonna be from there to there, so keep it the same distance, same direction. This will go on top like this. Once the holes be drilled out, I'll just drill from there, and that'll be my template. As you see, this thing is drying. Use oil based black. Well, I started with a dark finish, didn't like it, so I went with black, so paint it over again. I might do 2 coats, but it looks good enough. It's just main point is basically so it doesn't, you know, this pine, so it's not treated wood. So once do it right the first time, I don't have to take the board out after a couple years, as it, you know, want to protect it from the weather and the water and stuff. What I'll do also, I think I have some grip tape. I'll probably, you know, this will get wet, so I'll lay 3 grip tapes right there. That'll give it an extra grip, so no one can slip on that. So that's how far I've got so far. I'll cut you back in a bit. Okay, so board's dried. I bolted it in. I probably have to do another coating here. It didn't necessarily dry yet, and I stepped on it. It's a little mark, so I'll recoat it with black paint. So what I did, I added this little piece right here, drilled down, braced it at the bottom just for extra support and more length where the dowel can stick into here. Drilled it out. I have to touch that up. I messed up here a little bit. So this piece is almost done. What my plan is, basically I'm going to have a dowel here, and that would be the holding handle. However, notice when I put it in here, it didn't count for my fat ass, because when I step here, when I hold the dowel, it's a little loose. So I had to rethink these things, and so I said, well, this handle is here, so what I'm going to do is create a brace that actually holds, it gives the support at the top and the bottom. I'm going to try to design, so I designed it so it could be easily removed. Basically, cut a notch here. This is strong, it's made to be able to hold a lot of weight. So basically I drilled a 1-inch dowel, the diameter of this bar right here. Drilled a hole using a 1-inch wood drill, drilled it in, cut it in slot. Basically now it slides to here. Cut a hole right there. Yeah, I did a little mess up, but that's fine. And the dowel is gonna go from there down to there, and that should support from bottom and top. Plus, it'll actually give even some more support right here. Make it a little more sturdy. So that's so far I've got. So basically, I have the dowel over here. I've already basically, see if I can just focus in. Yeah, the sun here. Let me get in here. I drilled it down, made a notch so it don't go this far. Plus, this is slightly bigger than 1/4, so I had to drill it slightly so it fit in that hole. That's the one size drill I had, which is fine. It works out good because this right here will act as a notch, so it won't go any farther than that. I just got to sand this down a little more. It's tight, so I want it a little bit looser. Now I'll do the same thing over here. I taped it off how far I wanted to just move it down to, and I'll go ahead and do that. What I've been using is just a little grinder. Basically right here, what I'll do is I'll turn it on and I'll just grind this down. So it's basically get it down to the appropriate width. Basically, turn that on like that. I just a little mechanism to lock it in place. What I'll do is keep that run. I'll just turn it and get it down to similar to like on this end. Okay, as soon as I'm done with that, I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so this is the final version. Everything is in place. It's easy to take out. Basically, it's hard to do with one hand. Take this out. And just kind of put that out. It's all. Take this dowel out. This thing goes in easily. It's in place. So basically, once I pull into place, ready to get set up, I just get out, pull this out, set that down. Basically, take this thing. I put a little padding so it doesn't scratch things up. Kind of put that in place right there. Take this down, which I grinded down, so there's a notch on that end, a notch on that end. This basically slides into the place right there. Like that. Now this goes basically in place, hard to do with one hand. Basically put that in there, slide that down, that locks in place, sturdy. There you go. Take that step, put it in place, and there you go. Quick and easy. Easy. Now it's safe, got a handle, steps are in place, board is wider. That took only a few minutes. And let's demonstrate. So we'll basically demonstrate how this works. So basically, now the only thing I do is obviously I'll probably just might paint that, might either paint it or stain it, weatherproof it, make it look nice, do some touch up right here, paint that last piece right there black also, and it's done. Project done. I think that's a wrap. Version 3.0. So this is with the door closed. Basically, as you notice, this is far enough, even set up, the door opens it, closes no problem. Closes no problem. So spacing is correct and everything. So there you go, the new final product. So since I got this thing recorded, I want to basically, most of you guys don't know what the inside of the RV looks like. This is basically a 22 footer. Short enough to go pretty much everywhere, easy maneuverability, but basically this is what the inside looks like. That's my kid. As you can see,
move.
basically on the bottom here, this used to be linoleum and carpet. I got sick of it, so I basically redid it with vinyl wood flooring, or vinyl wood look-alike flooring. Basically, that's the front, the upper bunk bed, cabinets, lots of storage. That used to be a TV right there, but basically I took that out, the old TV out, more storage. Right now it's basically just storage, vent, high, steep area. Basically bought a new flat screen that runs on 12 volts, low power, LED. AC, it could run on AC or a battery. Basically more storage over here. It's on a swivel so I can turn it in and out, basically. You know, this right here turns into a bed. I have just a bed sheet, just cover the sheet covers. Dinette, couch area. This actually turns into a bed also. All the lights been replaced with LEDs. Smoke alarm. LP down here. Basically thermostat. College place. Basically put that there so there's more storage all the way to the top. This is the bathroom area. Toilet, bathroom. Fantastic fan. Storage. The sink area.
Don't go to the party.
Got microwave, range, stove, 3-burner, oven, sink. This is a control for basically to check for LP level, holding tank level, and battery level. Basically more storage for pantry stuff. Roof air conditioning, refrigerator, freezer, 3-way power, propane, electricity, or battery. Up front on this is a C-Class on a Chevy chassis with a van. Basically, it's a 454 automatic. Basically, the normal club van style, Chevy style. That's about it for the inside. What else did I do? So that's the tour of the inside of this RV. And again, it's a 22-footer, perfect size, not too large, not too big. It's a 1999 Winnebago. Thank you.
Bye.
Say bye, Lily.
Bye.